Okay, this should do. We will start in roughly 3 to 4 minutes, just doing the usual before stream stuff. Facebook's online, YouTube's online, waiting on Twitch. Oh, live video interrupted on Facebook. I am shocked, I tell you, shocked. And everybody's online, that's good. I'm gonna go turn on my sign real soon. And then turn on my music, and then turn on the complaining, and we should be good to go. I mean, I did get like just enough prompts because I like to at least do 4 of them during these color challenges. And of course, the people that usually watch my stuff on Picarto will not get this message. Because right now Picarto does not want to play with the restream, so it's just off for now. But at least Twitch and YouTube work. Facebook, whenever Facebook feels like working. I'm gonna go turn on my sign. I'll be right back, folks. My microphone is on, right? Yes. Starting to think I'm going to change all my banners and add various schedules on them so people know when I'm live streaming, because apparently announcing it constantly is not enough. Oh, and the image is absolutely shite today on Restream. Perfect. And I know the problem is not on Streamlabs, because my Streamlabs image is absolutely beautiful and perfect in every way, just like Mary Poppins. Oh, we're starting strong, aren't we? Swear to God, if Restream doesn't start behaving real soon, I'm just going to stop using it, and I'm going to pay for the Streamlabs Pro and multi-stream from there. It's cute how I talk about this like I have the money to do it. Okay, there's somebody on Twitch, there's somebody on Facebook. Somebody on Facebook is probably moi. Okay, we're gonna switch to the phone. And the camera did not tilt 3 hours to the right, that's nice. Gonna post the rules, gonna start the music. And if you guys feel like chatting, go right ahead. I just might be a little slower than usual because once again I'm at my traditional art desk, so I'm a little further from the screen. Ooh, I recently washed my traditional art smudge guard, and it feels nice. All right. You guys tell me if the music is loud enough. You know, I can't really stomach having it too loud. I'm not necessarily going to do them in the order that I got them, because quite honestly I want to do the fun ones first. Where did my shiv maker go? There it is. So, come on. I need the shiv maker, it's very important. And I'm glad I got a couple more of these. Just gonna sharpen this up real quick, and then we'll move on to the colors I will be using today, because of course it's a color challenge and the whole premise is I ask for art prompts. Holy jeez, the image is terrible on Restream today. The screen goes gray. Oh god, what is going on? So, as I was saying, I asked for prompts on Fridays, on the first Friday of the month, basically, right before the first Saturday of the month, which is today, as we speak. And people will send me prompts of what they want to see me draw. Here's the trick, they don't know what colors I will be using. And I don't know what they will be suggesting to me. But the rule is, I have to do it. I try to at least make a minimum of 4 because that's about as much energy as I have for these. So let's get started with the list of colors. Hola, Coco! I heard the... So, this month's colors from Marker Universe, which is actually a very good shop for all your marker needs. This is not sponsored, but if you guys feel like sponsoring me, go right ahead. This month's colors are Carrot, F7A47F, Blueberry 465975. I'm giving the hex code while we're at it, because why not? Melon A3CC90. I got a little trouble rereading myself because I have the handwriting of a toddler on crack. And Almond FBC A6B. Therefore, the colors that I picked, as close as possible to what I saw on screen, were for Copic YR15 Pumpkin Yellow, it's blurry, BG78 Bronze. That is a very green bronze if you ask me. YG05 Salad, and Y17 Golden Yellow. I had Y35 Maize, that would have been closer, but at the same time it's freaking dried out. Also, I will be burping a lot because I'm sipping on my lunch Pepsi. And for Chameleons, I picked OR3 Tangerine, BL8 Slate Blue. I finally got the name for this one because it's not pre-printed on my swatch paper, which I hope they're going to update sometime soon. I keep my swatches behind my my Copics. It's just easier to reach them that way. The image is absolutely bullshit today. Holy crap. I hope it fixes itself soon. GR1 Green Apple. It would have been nice if they actually wrote not just the code, but the actual name of the color on the liner. That would have been super useful. But at least there's the code. At least you can order more with the code. And YO2 Mellow Yellow. And honestly, that is the best name for a yellow if you ask me. So these were my choices. If anything, it lets me be a little bit more creative with the hues I pick. Oh, the image is absolutely terrible. At least tell me the audio is fine, because if you got the audio, at least you can look at my art when I'm done on my Instagram and my Etsy, because I will be putting these up for sale once I'm done. But if you want me to be done, I have to get started now, don't I? people familiar with this character probably already recognize them by now. If they can actually see. Holy. Oh, good. The audio is good. Thank you, Coco. As long as the audio is good. The important thing is you guys can hear me complain. Here's the thing though, the maximum planning that I do on these is that I get the prompts, I get some reference pictures, plural, and that's it. I don't plan the colors ahead of time. I just go. I mean, it's a challenge. If I plan too much, then where's the fun, really? So as far as highlights goes, I ordered the rest of the missing colors for my Posca collection. And I'm waiting on the delivery of the Lucha Dororo Man prints. I will have 8 available, 2 already pre-ordered, which I will also put on my Etsy shop. I am waiting also because I had asked for them, and I'll finally got a hold of some black cardstock so I can do some black sketch cards, because he is an absolute angel that can do no wrong. This video is not sponsored by Studio Comics Press, but if you guys want to sponsor me, I know where my loyalty sits. Usually it's with people who pay me, but I pay them to get my good cardstock. They made these sketch cards, actually. And I really like how smooth they are, how bright they are. I will criticize the one thing that I do wish that they had thicker stock, like the Bristols well, Bristol, yeah, but it was a certain brand that I used to use because they were super thick. And these are not paper thin, but they are thinner than the old one that I used to use. But they got my name on it, therefore they're better. Next purchase I'm going to do probably is, because you guys can't see it, but on top of my screen, and even if you had good image quality right now, because holy crap, it is terrible today, you wouldn't be able to because it's way up there. I have nubby hands on camera. But I have some those sticky pads that's usually put on the car dash to put your stuff on. And I would like to have a complete row of them to stick my stuff on while I'm working. Right now I only have 2. I finally threw out the dollar store one because it had melted and it was sticky in the wrong places and getting glue all over my pens. And yeah, that's what I do with the money you guys send me. I keep upgrading my rig. That's why you're encouraged to either help support me on Patreon and or Ko-fi, so I can keep giving you quality work and hopefully some better streaming sites. Gonna have a sip. Like I said earlier, I'm probably going to burp today because I'm finishing my lunch Pepsi. Ah. I have used these the way they're supposed to be used once. Because what you're supposed to do with chameleon liners is just like the markers. You take off the cap, you grab another cap, you put it on, you wait a couple seconds, no more than 3 really, and then you have a gradient in your liner. I never use them for that. I'll drink a Diet Coke in solidarity. Ah. Thank you, Coco. I'm almost done my my current Pepsi stash. Kind of hoping when we go to the grocery store next time that the Pepsi throwback will be available. It's supposed to be. They announced it on the Pepsi Facebook. So here's hoping. Doing line art in orange now. I might change it to one of the greens, depending how well or not well we can see them after I fill it up. Speaking of my Patreon, I finally caught back because I was backlogged a little bit on the wallpapers for the higher tiers patrons. We're back on schedule. I made 3, the 2 that were backlogged and the one for this month. And I'll keep drawing girls until I run out of girls, and then I'll switch to guys. Because I'm the boss, and that's how it goes. Me. Pretty much, yeah. Like, it's nice to actually draw characters that I actually have a history with. Because there's a lot of characters that I know just by reputation that I've never actually watched. But Beaker and Bunsen, I've actually watched as a kid. I've watched a Muppet Show. Gonna be weird to see a really, really yellow beaker when he's actually flesh colored. Gonna let beaker dry and we're gonna switch to the next card. Graphics seems to have settled down for now, but who knows for how long. It's important to let your art dry before you do all the fancy stuff, or else once it eventually smudges, you're going to hate yourself. Let's see if anybody will recognize the silhouette. You know what? I should stop talking about people recognizing the silhouette when the image quality is so god-awful today. There's somebody on Twitch. I can see you. Say hi. It is! My arm got a little misaligned there. I'm gonna fix that up real quick. Yeah, I got mostly fun prompts this month. I don't care who you are, she's a working woman, she's not drinking juice, okay? If you catch her drinking milk, you know it's Chateau Romani. Well, know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to touch my phone, but I did mention, well, trying to help somebody that wanted to update their livestream rig, that I'm apparently the only person in existence who can actually use my phone to livestream without having it burst into flames. So yeah. I also tend to stream in a basement, so it is quite naturally cooler, really. But as you can see, I wear some hot stuff. Hang on, I'm struggling with putting back my my smudge guard. Okay. And when I have more time this week, I am slowly but surely going to put all my available Colors of the Month challenge cards on my Etsy. Gotta clear up some space, folks. And I mean, not gonna lie, I do good art. Can't make me believe you guys don't want at least one little piece of my art. This is gonna look so weird once I color it, because the chameleon version of the color is so blue over here, and it's going to be so green when I apply the bronze, but it was the closest I could get in Copics, because my other blues were two blues. So we're gonna let Isabelle dry, and we're gonna go back to Beaker. Thank you. Then again, she was made cute. Whether I draw her or not, whoever draws her, she's always super cute. Of course, if I want to do some highlights or deeper shadows or stuff like that, I usually try to avoid using black because I feel it's too harsh compared to the rest of the color scheme. Unless it's really needed, like that one set for December 2019, I think I did. Because with the color challenge, you are allowed to use black and white on top of the colors you already have. I have no problem using white. Not that fond of using black. Sure, like the easiest thing to do would be to do all the line art in black and then add the colors, but that's not how I want to do things. Hey Joel, I think it's the first time you actually joined us on the stream, as far as memory goes. Oh, and just on cue, my sister arrived, because the dog is singing the song of its people. For those who don't know, my friend Joel, he's a fellow artist, and he's recently started experimenting with webcomics with his Duncan story. So if you go on Instagram, Joel Art of the Creep, you get to meet Duncan, which is a very funny character. Yeah, cheeseburglar alarm. You got that right. This is the thing I do like with the alcohol markers. You can layer and get more tones that way. That's why when people ask me advice on markers, my first one is always get the paler colors first. You can layer and do easy shading. I can get away with dark, saturated skin. Beaker is a Muppet. There's a whole bunch of techniques that I like to play with. As some of you guys know, I've been practicing with a mix of marker and colored pencils. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. If only I had a brain. Well, while that dries a little bit, I'm gonna go in and fill in the dark stuff. Oh, 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 the white stuff. Of course I know the Weirla Yankovic version of the song. Wouldn't that be kind of ironic if I started singing Weird Al songs and then my video would be copyright blasted? When you think about it. One thing I could do, I suppose, is email him and ask him for permission to use his music in my videos. See what happens. Just for shits and giggles, you know? Oh, that's a Zelda remix. A Rose in the Field. Yeah, nice try, buddy. That was a Zelda song and you know it. You're gonna get me yelled at by YouTube again. I think it's balanced better if I use the salad. One of these days I'm gonna get one of them rolling rulers so I can freehand these action lines better. There we go, a properly panicked beaker. Like, that is some epic meep going on there. Alright, gotta have a sip and then we'll switch back to Isabelle, finish her off, and see about the third prompt, won't we? Also this week, we finally finished Driven Miss Daisy. There's archives a little bit everywhere on my Behance, on my DeviantArt, on my Ko-fi. Personally, it's easiest to read on my Ko-fi. I wish I could reorganize the galleries, maybe in a future update. I keep overshooting because I'm not doing these in order. In order of saving the reference. But yeah, we are done with episode 3 of Super Mario Adventures Continued, but we'll be back in August with episode 4, Cammy Calamity. Which I'm sure you guys will enjoy. It has action. And political drama. That's what you guys like in your Mario comics, right? Political drama? Sure you do. Oh, my ears just popped. Oh dear. My question is, who the hell drinks juice at 7 in the morning? No one, that's who. And the gas begins. So here's how I think I'm going to work this. Because I'm not gonna fuck around with masking on such a tiny canvas. I'm just going to fill this up with color and do the liner of her shirt with the dark color. But we're gonna wait for this to dry first, so we are going to do the shading while we wait. See, there is a method to the madness. Speaking of Animal Crossing, I heard there's some problem with the scheduling of Red. I mean, I only play Pocket Camp right now because I just don't have the time for New Horizons. Yeah, I heard it's been a while since Red showed up. And people are not happy. Because it is pretty hard to fill up your museum with art when the only art dealer does not show up. And I believe we're done with Isabelle. I put her up and then go to the next prompt. Oh gee, what a surprise. Somebody's talking to me while I'm on the stream. Instead of, you know, watching the stream. They need some art advice, so I'm going to have to answer after I'm done. So yeah. Here's the tip when sketching swords. Sketch the entire thing like it's a stick. Like that, you'll align the blade and the handle. Of course, that's not the advice that that person that just contacted me is, but while I'm here, Some of you may already recognize who this is. And honestly, I was very happy to get that request because I really do like drawing this character. Or playing as him. He's one of my mains, really, when I play his game. I think it's the first time I actually give him some facial features. But he does make facial expressions in game, so why not? I slipped. Not this one. This one. I almost used the full eraser for this, just to clear off the line work. Almost did a terrible mistake. Almost got into a terrible fate. Alright. This is going to be fun trying to keep track of. But we're still gonna try. Who am I to deny someone their frog? It's an honest question. This time I do believe I will use some white for the highlights instead of drawing around it. You can tell that this shield was well loved. I mean, sure, I could have done him with his mouth closed and it would have worked better with the colors, but then where would be the fun? I think I'm asking the real questions here. Alright, okie dokie. Let's hang Frog up for him to dry. Yeah, from the looks of things, I'm going to have to stick to only 3 prompts today. This has been taking me a little while, and I have some stuff to do. I was hoping for all 4. So I did all the 3 fun ones at first. So we're just gonna let Frog dry a little bit. No, we're not gonna do the 4th prompt. It's because, as you all know, this is the Easter weekend, and we actually have some plans for today to fit into my sister's schedule, so I was hoping to get everything done under an hour and a half, but I'm not going to have time to do the 4th prompt as it is the most intensive one of the bunch. Like, I'll have time to finish Frog, but if I start the 4th prompt... Anyway, long story short, I will not have time to finish because I have stuff to do. It's taking a little bit longer than... Luckily, it doesn't take long for Copics to dry, but still a little miffed. Copics, chameleons. That's why I actually like using chameleons for liner, because they dry fast and they don't melt with Copics. Copics, I don't care. They don't melt with alcohol markers. I have a nice pack of Staedtler Tri-Plus over here. I'll just grab one of the small packs so I don't have to fight with a big pack. They come in a lot more colors, a lot more vibrant colors, because a lot of the chameleon liner colors are actually quite muted. More like these. These are the pastel ones. I believe so. 874. And they're really good for art, yes, but the problem is, no matter how much you dry them, they will melt with Copics, sadly enough. So on the rare occasions that I do work with these Staedtlers, what will probably happen is that I will do all the colors first, and then when everything is dry, then add the line art. But with time-sensitive stuff like this, it's better to pull out the chameleons. And see, just as I said, they're already dry. It does not take long. It's always better to use a brush to clean off your drawing instead of your hands, because the brush is softer and smoother. It's not going to smudge your art, as long as you dry it properly beforehand. So since I'm going to be adding some highlights in white later on, expect a lot of chicka in a bit. And if some people are not happy with my choice of color, you are welcome to draw your own or commission me to draw a frog with the proper color scheme. Oops. And I buttered my finger. Because of course I did. Am I still in the frame? I'm a little too high. A little too high. You have been banned from Twitch for using paraphernalia language. Now here's the thing with gold. To make it look really gold, you actually want to shade with green instead of orange. Orange makes it look brassy. Green actually gives you that gold look that you want. It's weird, but it's true. Another trick I'm going to use actually is, even if I did the line art in blue, I'm going to color to keep green, or else it's going to be too dark. But it's still going to contrast a bit with Frog's skin because the line art is the slate blue. Hi Bang Bang! You're just at the end. I'm only doing 3 prompts today because I'm running out of time. Yeah, colors of the month. I already did the other 2. Normally I do 4, but it's Easter weekend. I'm a little pressed by time. And doing the previous 2 took more time than I bargained for. So I'm gonna skip on the 4th prompt. That, and between you and me, I don't really want to do it. It's mostly because I don't have time. something else after? No. No, I'm not doing anything else after this one. Well, I'm going to be doing more work, more than likely, but I'll probably be helping with the Easter supper preparation. Because you know they're going to call me up. It is inevitable. Well, it's true, because usually I do 4 prompts, but inking and finishing the 4th prompt, which would have been the portrait of a real person, would have taken a lot more time than these more cartoony prompts. And then the stream would have stretched to like maybe 2 hours and a half. And I just don't have time for that, bruh. Okay, where's my... We're gonna chick the Poscas. There we go. The one thing, like, it looks better when I put the highlights after when it comes to eyes, but in the meantime, without the shine, the eyes are so frickin' dead. And then you add the shine, and it goes, well, like 1,000,000 times better. Immediately. Of course, it's hard to tell because the video output today is absolute shit. You really got to overshake your Poscas if you want them to work correctly. Like right now, for some reason, this white is really liquidy. So I'm probably gonna do a second coat once this is done. Doody-doody-doo. Doing the shaky shaky. Just gonna do the second coat. Might as well just tap instead of scrape, or else it will show. There we go. And Bang Bang's right. Seconding the shake off for anyone. There are others out of Twitch. Take shake weight. Yeah, because you really gotta go in there. There we go. I do believe we're done with Frog now. And we're gonna pull down the other two, as we always do at the end of these types of streams. I think I did pretty good this month. Just gonna back up a little bit. There we go. Oh, apparently Beaker doesn't want to participate. So there you have it. Beaker from the Muppets, Isabelle from Animal Crossing, and Frog from Chrono Trigger. I will have these cards up on my shop soon after I finish streaming this. The address for the shop is currently scrolling down on the ticker. If not, just look up So Very Unofficial on Etsy. Alright, worse, you can always look at my link tree with Beaker, for frig's sakes. Stay there. You can always look at my link tree, which has been popping up constantly in the chat since we started. It is now 2:33. I'm gonna call this a day. Gonna stop the music. And as usual, at the end of every live stream, doesn't matter if it's the once a month thing or the once a week one, extra special super duper diabetic thanks to my patrons Amber B, Jeff B, Paul K. Your constant support is immensely appreciated. I hope you guys had fun watching me draw these. I know I had a lot of fun drawing these, especially Frog. Frog came out wonderfully. I'm sure he'll sell fast. And I'll see you guys, let's see, tomorrow, Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern for the usual Bootleg Cookie live stream. I love you all.